Okay. Oh, cool. So it shows the
The
cutscene
lamp
again.
felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead.
Use the angel lamp to move lights and create a way forward. Okay.
Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward.
Or a horror
The lamp was
movie,
humming. The
honestly.
bulb glowed. It held the light now.
It did. Now where can we move it to?
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out,
Oh, cool. Okay.
shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Beyond our own, offering us intriguing avenues of contemplation as they transpire in Night Springs.
We did see this before. I don't know if we collected it though. If it's like a thing that you can bring back to the TV. Damn, things look so different when they're lit up. Open the door. Grab the light. Oh my god, it really does change everything. That's so bizarre. Okay, so we have to leave the light here? Still learning how this works. Because, like, it really, really changes everything, but it's dark back here. It seems like we do have to bring it. Maybe it was just to be able to open the door. This is an very interesting mechanic. It's very neat. I like it a lot. What about here? What happens? Oh, that's just down where we were before? Okay. Let me just pull my light bulb out of my pocket. I got this. That TV. Are you gonna play me something as soon as I walk up here?
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember. The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the
These
lamp
cutscenes
now.
are so
The lamp
cool.
the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral of the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door?
That's
without a door?
trippy.
At the bottom of an ocean, that's not an ocean. And a lake, that's not a lake.
End of part. Continue. Okay, so we got the television, the VCR for the television. Definitely want to save. I love how the quick save, like when you save, it like puts the coffee on the table. That's cool. This is a safe room. I like that a lot. So can we take the light from here? Oh, what the fuck? So the light makes it a safe room. But without the light, it's not a safe room. That's so cool. Can I take the light from here? Or do I have to go all the way in the room? No, so it makes you... So it's not like you can, like... Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, I'm testing things. So we have to get a light source from somewhere else. As we move on, I think. Whoa. Wait, this is
The
cool.
payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
These environments are so well done. They're so good. There's so many details. And they just look so pretty. Okay, the payphone's over here.
Hello?
Alan Wake,
Yes.
do you know who I am?
Oh.
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu.
Don't let the
washed over me.
shadows spy on you.
Had I had this conversation before?
Probably.
Listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working. Great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
Both, both characters' sections are so, like, well done. They feel similar but different at the same time. Casey, Initiation 2. My throat is not
The
doing
man
so
had
great
said
today,
Caldera
chat, so
Street
I'm
Station.
gonna do my best.
I had to go there.
We need to go to the subway. I don't know if, like, this is like the other section where there's, like, collectibles and shit that we can find by going off and exploring everything. So far, I haven't really found anything doing that. That's some really clean water, considering. Oh, I hear something. Is it this way? Oh, it must be. Something's happening.
The Caldera Street station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had
Alright.
to make it appear.
So we gotta get light.
Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Can we steal the light from here? Where can we steal the light from?
Okay, don't mind me, just passing through. Shadows stirred like there was someone there, but there was no one. I wanted to keep it that way.
I wonder if we can steal it from... Oh no, that's a car. Where can we steal the light from then? Well, maybe... Oops. We gotta make the entrance appear. I thought it was this one.
The lamp was dead in my hand. I needed to find a light for it.
But I guess because they're flashing, it doesn't count. We're gonna get attacked and we're not even gonna know it. That doesn't sound good. Alan has to do things more complicated. Like, this bitch just couldn't, like, find a flashlight. He has to yoink light from lamps.
It was locked from the other side.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? I guess maybe this way? Like, see, I would think we could steal light from here, but the game is like, no, you're gonna get it from a very specific place. Not this way. Probably back towards, like, the buildings and stuff. Maybe from the fountain. No. Let's go over to... Is this like a movie theater? Oh no, it's back to the station that... the diner. No, thank you. Neighborhood illumination. You lost her. That was actually the most subtle, like, not subtle hint ever. I kind of liked that. That was kind of cool.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor has
Imagine he just said, no, you can't see it.
details of the murders. A murder cult.
No
was
way.
following the
You're not
story to
allowed.
commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
So much for our light bulb.
No chance.
Damn, he really just said, fuck you, you're not getting a gun. Well, we have no weapon.
Damn it. don't really want to know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
I've forgotten. Flashlight? Oh my god. I was just complaining about that. Flashlight and a gun. How considerate.
Echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective.
Yeah, you're the detective now. Steal the light.
I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance. Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
Get out of here. I almost never use Epic. I didn't know that's how they did their achievements. Oh, you're just like a real guy, though. Sorry I gotta kill you.
The shadows faded out. Until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. With the gun and flashlight, I could fight back.
That's super fair. Yeah, I haven't played any of them, but I have a couple on my wish list that I've gotten for free. That
I could use the light to open the subway entrance now.
this was the first game that I ever bought on Epic, though. I do have a very full library from just grabbing free games from Twitch Prime and the games server that I post into my Discord. This way. Where's the subway entrance? Yeah, oh god, what is that one? There's one game that I was so excited it was the like, oh fuck, now I can't remember the name of it. Hang on, I have it written down. Dredge. I've really wanted to play Dredge for a really long time. So that's like on my like stream list now because it was free.
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
Oh damn, we gotta steal another light from somewhere. Hey Subway, you got any light for me? Empty locker. I have to go back up and find more light. Silly game. Unless I can do something here. Ooh. I don't like those. They're like everywhere. That's fair. I haven't played that game in a while. Something's always taking my time up. I have never played rank. Well, actually, I played one game of rank. And I'm just not a competitive person. I have zero desire to play solo queue. And all my friends are way better than me. Alright, time to go search for more light. Oh, can I take this light now? Or does it close the subway? It closes the subway. Where else can give me a light? Up here, maybe? Oh, I can't go up there. It's blocked off. Saw stairs. I got excited. I like having it as like a game that, you know, I can quick play with my friends. I think if I get a new laptop at some point, it's gonna open up how much I play literally anything. My major problem with like my game time has to be that I always have to be upstairs in my desk chair and I get very sore. So if I'm playing by myself, I'm so less likely to do it. But it's like, hi Mino. But it's like if I'm playing with friends, it's like distracts me enough that I'm like, oh, I don't really care that I don't. I have a cheap gaming chair, which would have been fine. But then I had surgery and it kind of ruined everything. I need to find like a chair. So I have a standing desk. Yeah, no, it was a cheap one, but I bought it like way before as like a starter chair when I got my first PC. And then I upgraded from that to like a gaming laptop, so it was never really an issue. Yeah, I'm looking for something that has the option to recline it. That isn't majorly expensive.
The door wouldn't open.
Because I have a desk that I can now. Hang on. Emir.
There was something hidden here.
Oh.
It was repeated over and over.
Holy shit.
The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Yeah, I like sitting downstairs in the living room more because I have my parents have like a recliner down there and I can like put it all the way back so that like I'm not like putting pressure on my abdomen. So I specifically bought a desk that can go up and down. That way if I do find a chair that's like good for like reclining or whatever, I can make it the right height so I'm not like unable to recline and play games. Wellness retreat increases max health by 15%. God rays increases max amount of health restored in safe havens by 30%. Restores 50% of max health when a new word of... Just increasing health is probably the best. For now, at least. So this is how the board thing works in this part. Now I'm just like trapped though. Excuse me, game. Game. So like put me in this corner. I know I can't get out. Fixed it. It didn't move the trash can, but the like didn't really move the trash can, but the recoil pushed me far like through it. Cause there's no like jump button. Oh no. do you got for me down here? Phone game. Is this where I came from? Is this where the safe place is? Oh, it is. Okay. We're healing a little bit. I'm just gonna quick save. Might as well since it's here. I'm looking for light. We need another light to yoink from somewhere.
The
Ooh, I don't
story
like that.
determined where I could go and where I couldn't.
Yes, I understand you want to go into the subway, but I need to steal a light from somewhere else. That's where you can do that. There's no entrance to, like, this diner or anything, right? No, but there is something I can open here. Wait. Okay. Let's continue. I don't think there's very far we can go over here. This was locked. We didn't do this side of the street, though. There's gotta be a light somewhere that we can steal. This is the alleyway. Yes. That's the alleyway we stole the light from already. This game is so trippy. Okay, put the flashlight back on. That's not a bad shadow. I was prepared. Past the subway. I gotta be careful. I keep walking onto these things, and that's how I got stuck last time. It's basically, I mean, at least, like, basically the premise is that Alan Wake is a writer, and in this game, essentially, his writing is affecting, like, the actual, like, world, like, and so there's this, like, dimension called the Dark, and that's where we're in right now.
I needed to find a way around that fence.
The character we played before is the FBI agent, who works with a character in Alan Wake's book. And they're trying to solve the whole, like, cult thing. And meanwhile, Alan is stuck in the dark.
Alan Wake. You're stuck in a
He says he needs to find a way straight up. Usually these little things are like hints. Let's see. Cult of the Word. Has this been opened? No.
It could not be opened on this side.
It's a very trippy series, but I like it a lot. The hint was straight up, I think. You can't climb on that. Oh, I see. I see. Where does this want me to go? There's an arrow. But where does that arrow want me to go? Hmm. We're on the right track. I just don't know the exact course of action yet. I don't think you can get up on here. Maybe it's about taking the light. Is there a weird place for me to put a light over here? I think it's pretty lit up anyway. Let me take the light real quick and bring it over here and see what happens. Because that wall is in the way. Is there a place over here that allows me to make the wall go away by putting light? No, I was thinking too hard apparently. Ooh, okay. Wait. I see. So it was sort of what I was thinking, except I didn't realize there was another light we could use right next to where we put the subway one. Okay.
Alan Wake.
You wanna hurt me? No. Cool. Okay. What is over here though? Where the shadows were. This door. Damn, he really got me. Oh, he didn't want to hurt me. I'm out of batteries now. You can go up. So we came from here. Came up. And this is where the shadows were. Let's check what's down here.
Careful now.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I just want to go see what's in here. Quick save. A shoebox. Oh, you can store items in the shoebox. Gimme. Yay, batteries. I save again. Since I picked up batteries and then I won't have to do it again. Okay. Cool, I'm glad I went this way. There's a safe room there. I wonder what... This seems like this was the way to go. Hold up. I want to see what the other way was then. I love not having to press A because he just goes crazy through the door. Where's the other ladder? Here. It's just like a secret or something. Although it did say straight up. More Night Springs. Align the echo by approaching it from a specific angle.
I had written books about Alex Casey.
Rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin like tattoos, bruises in my soul, scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling, and I never stopped drinking.
It's like meant to be confusing. But at the same time, it kind of makes sense. Because they're like, they've revealed a lot of different things. I don't know where what the humming is. There's another cooler here.
Hello?
Oh my god, it's the sheriff. This is where the sheriff ended up.
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. I still haven't found my mystery man, though.
You're making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help.
So at the beginning of the game, when we were doing the autopsy, when everything went to shit, the sheriff disappeared into thin air, and so now we know that he was taken into the dark. Who's the mystery man?
Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warlin Door.
The talk show host?
No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
The name Door is literally on every single... Oh my god, this guy. So much for a stash.
Well, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things.
Remember,
Judge me.
I was at the morgue. Remember, I was at the morgue. I was about to give the evidence to the FBI. Door transported me here, to this dream reality. Why? Who, where, why, motive, why me? Facts. Missing time, no memory. Until now. Have I always ended up here? Will I forget when I'm out? Abducted. Aliens, Door, UFOs, polyhedrons, dreams. Me but not me. Others I know, yet they are different. The red-headed woman? So we can't, like, take any of this stuff, I guess. But so now we have, like, all this information about the dark place. So it's just like when Alan shows up in into reality, he doesn't remember anything. This guy doesn't remember anything, and he's transported over to the dark. But he does remember some things.
See you around, Alan.
Like he does remember that he was transported during the autopsy when he was trying to give the evidence that the FBI needed. That humming did not sound like him at all, though. I'm glad we found him. How would you... Wonder if that's like telling me to go up the other side? I don't know. It's so creepy when the shadows try to tell you... It doesn't make any sense. I think it's one of those things you have to kind of watch. So I'm sure you'll pick it up at some point. I'm just making, like, comments. That way, when it starts to relate to other things that we've done, it might help. What's up here? Essentially, there was a, like, ritualistic cult. If we take the light from over here, I don't think it's gonna let us go up on the other side anymore, so hang on. That's where the naked guy came from. He had his heart taken out. It was a deer head cult, called the Cult of the Tree. And essentially they were doing ritualistic killings. And we were trying to piece together kind of how, why this guy ended up the way that he did. We were doing an autopsy, and all of a sudden, the sheriff, who was the guy that we just saw, the sheriff, he disappeared out of thin air, and the body with no heart came back to life and started attacking us. Alan Wake is the writer. So he's sort of the main person. But in reality, he wasn't there at the beginning of the game because he was here. But at the end of reality part chapters that we've done so far, Alan shows up, but he doesn't really remember anything. Except that his writing is impacting the real world. Can I open this so I can come through? And now we're essentially playing Dream World Alan. It's beneficial for anybody lurking too. Ooh, wait, that's cool. It turned it into a police car. Yeah, so there was Alan Wake 1. And now Alan Wake 2. And I guess, I don't know if you've ever heard of the game Control. But that's also set in the Alan Wake universe or something. I guess, like, technically you can play it, like, before 2. I don't know much about how it fits in because I've never played it. But it is on my list to play. Yeah, so Control is also in the Alan Wake universe. I died. Shit. I didn't either until 2 came out and they explained it. Did I die or was that supposed to happen? No, it wasn't supposed to happen. Luckily, we hit a checkpoint when we came out of here. Okay. Now I'm a little turned around, so I gotta see. Is this the way we came from? No, this is another way, I think. No, this is where we came from. Never mind. I'm crazy. I never heal enough. That's my problem. Because I don't know how to know what my health is at. That's the problem. Like, how do I know? Oh, I see. Okay. I thought that was something to do with the gun. Oops, you guys can't see it. Hang on. Well, actually, I don't really want to move the... Hang on. I can make this better. I always have to move shit around. Move me here. For now. And then move the chat here. Yeah, I could be a bat. Yeah, so Control looks, I've heard really good things about Control. So that is also on my list. So maybe after we play this game, we'll do Control, since it would be the last Alan Wake universe game that I haven't played. And it would make sense to do it around the same time. I have a million games that I want to play, and I really should not be spending money, but I really want to buy some horror stuff that's on sale. Shut up. Do not attack me. We're gonna have issues if you attack me. Oh my god, I know. I hate sales because I like look and like 90% of the indie games that I've wishlisted are like $5. But that adds up and yeah. Alright, now we can go into the subway. And we should be able to put the light down here somewhere. This is an episode of Night Springs.
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages.
A fan and a fanatic?
Whence would you go
Yeah.
to save the object of your obsession in
Although, it can also be used as like a shortening of fanatic.
tonight's cult classic episode?
This is sick.
Number one fan.
Oh my god, it's the lady from the diner. Okay, so at the beginning of the game,
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you
This is
ordered it,
really
like,
cool.
6 months ago. But that's okay. And your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany.
she basically was like,
You don't really mind how it arrives.
your daughter drowned. And the character we were playing, was like, no, she didn't, but also how do you know my
Start
name
off
kind of
with all
deal.
that excitement.
Well, turns out,
It began like
we're learning
any
she's
other day
a
did for
Alan
this
Wake
waitress
freak.
slash protector of the town of Night Springs.
Okay, cool.
As always, Knight's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
We're gonna go attend to our customers. This place looks so different.
Hi, everyone.
Could I get another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Of course. Who else wants a top up?
Me.
Right here, please.
One for me, please, and thank you.
Dispense really good advice. Who wants coffee?
The writer is madly in love with her, but is too shy to make the first move.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what it is. Here's some amazing coffee.
I would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours. You two are destined for each other.
We sure are.
Here's your coffee.
I heard your fan site.
I think it's like from her perspective.
Fan site in the world.
I think this is all in her brain, like her dream.
Thanks. It wasn't easy. Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind.
Diners like this, like these old school. Hi, Cass. How are you? Old school diners like this are always so good.
Here's your coffee.
How do you juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing fan site for the writer you love so much?
I work extremely hard, but also I'm naturally talented.
This shit is so creepy.
No wonder us regular folks can't keep up. I'll never be as successful as you.
Comparing yourself to me won't help. You gotta find what you want to do and do it.
This poor woman's posture.
You just changed my entire way of looking at the world. Thank you.
No problem.
Any more coffee?
That's everyone's coffee. Better put this pot back. I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent and flowing hair and
Ew.
lips like buttery pie crust.
Gross.
Hi! I need to clear the empty pie plates from the tables. Shucks.
Oh, did you mean this burger? Or was there a burger on one of the tables?
I wish I could live here.
Why is she looking at me like that? Oh, there was a burger here.
My date last night was a total bust.
That's what I was
You're
thinking.
the expert on romance. Any advice?
It does look pretty good.
Yes. But first, tell me everything.
Long story short, she told me I dressed like a dog.
I do not get gym teacher from this guy.
But it's what's inside that matters.
His fashion isn't exactly good. But like, he does not look like a gym teacher.
You still have to put in some effort. If you don't have a jacket with elbow patches, buy one.
What the
Elbow
fuck?
patches. Oh, got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he looks more like a hippie to me.
Don't mention it.
Is Knight's Diner going to enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course. We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row.
The way that they like look through her, but also like they're like looking at her, is so creepy.
I come here 3 times a day.
3 times a day.
I saw in the news that you saved every single kitten from that bear attack. Amazing.
Thanks.
I think it is because it's like her dream, you know? Like this is how she's perceiving it.
The writer lives just outside town.
And it's supposed to be, it's really good.
Oh.
And this is like a side thing. This isn't even the main game. This is literally like a TV show within a,
Better take these plates back to the service window.
this is a TV show within the game. Which is also DLC, I think?
Can I borrow you?
What can I get you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation.
I feel like,
After all, you're the town's literature buff.
Oh, you have got to read the newest book in the writer's crimes.
like, see, notice how they just call him the writer?
I'll grab you a
They don't
copy.
call him Alan. They don't call him, like, Mr. Wake or anything. He's just the writer. Oh, now this door opens.
Better not crease any pages.
Why would you give him your book then? If you were so concerned. Oh, she has like fan art. That's so weird. Employee of the Decade Award. In recognition of basically being the best at like everything. Presented to everyone's favorite waitress. Beat Poetry Night at Knight's Diner. Knight's Diner presents Beat Poetry Night for the literary advancement of Night Springs. Every Friday at 8 p.m. Two can do it. Thank you so much for taking in my 6 macaws. I know you have your hands full with all the other sick birds at your bird sanctuary, but if ever anyone can find a cure for the rare bird Lupus, it's you. Yours truly, a young girl who wants to be you someday. The only thing that hurts more than love is loving again. Love Will Hurt by America's best-selling writer. It's kind of like, you know what it reminds me of? Like, you know the meme of like when on like Twitter or whatever, when when like people are like, oh, you like good luck on your new Lamborghini purchase, or like I can't believe you saved all those kids from that fire. What a good person you are. It reminds me of that. What was the signature? A young girl who wants to be you someday. Death comes Death comes for everyone. That doesn't mean it's painless. Death Will Hurt by America's best-selling writer. A man's life is ripped away. He's out to get justice and the whole city will hurt. Oh my god. No. You Someday. By America's best-selling writer. See, like, they don't have his name in it. It's so funny. Bubba Swedes. That's really funny. Thought we were supposed to get a book out of storage, though. I hate how everything is, like, so pink. Like, it definitely feels like a diner. It's just crazy. It's like, even the fucking bathrooms. Even the storage room. Get the novel from storage. Can I open the locker? No? Is it... Ooh. We just, like, shut ourselves out of it. I just don't know... Oh, okay. I see. It changed to A. We have to pick this one up. Oh my god, it's the fit. Wait, that's so creepy. No.
You're the only one who can save me.
Oh my gosh. Don't worry. I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher.
Because a fish told you to?
I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
Oh god. Pick up the book. Go back to your life. Why would you keep your accessories in the kitchen? Hello? Oh god.
My accessories.
What the?
Everything a girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love. My trusty 12 gauge, fully automatic. Extreme circumstances call for extreme shotguns. My bolt action, gorgeous walnut stock, deadly, and looks good doing it.
This lady is nuts.
I was finally ready for a night out on the town with danger. There was no time to waste. The shortcut through the boatyard was the fastest way to my writer's mansion in the woods outside town.
She's crazy. What is happening? She's just gonna walk out of the kitchen with a gun in her hand and everyone's cheering. Hello? I'm gonna slow walk through here. This is a fever dream. What is this dance they're doing?
The boatyard is this way. You better hurry.
Go through the boatyard. It's the shortest route.
Oh, I do, but I feel like I would get it would not happen. It wouldn't. There's no saves. I'm afraid it would like. Oh God, I want to, but like, there's no save. It is. There's a lot of good music in this game. Okay, now we're running. Oh, we should be going through the street. Make this more cinematic.
This was my moment, my chance to save the writer and make him realize how much he needed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
One waitress plus one writer equals 4 ever. You gotta save literature. Oh, this is where the music is coming from. Wait, that's kind of sick that they even thought about like making sure there was like a reason for the music to be playing. The dances are killing me.
I was leaving my old life behind, like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get between me and my future with the writer.
It's locked. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. Acceptable. That's what I was about to say. This is even pink. Look at the fence is even pink. This is from her perspective. This is crazy. I love the music. It's so unserious. It's so funny.
Now, who the heck is that?
I knew you'd come to his rescue.
Ew.
Who are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my writer?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that.
I'm gonna try to get... I lost track of time and did not get the YouTube going, but I'm uploading everything to YouTube.
We can't all be perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were 2 of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in a shed.
Imagine she just blows his head off right here.
But you're his brother. I'm sure you 2 can talk it out and realize you have so much in common.
As she's holding a gun in your face.
You can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? If you can't join him, beat him.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army of...
Oh, she's gonna freak out. You just called her babe.
Almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have a shotgun.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I got a... Wait, is that... That's a real shotgun? I didn't expect that. But
This writing is so good.
Stop all of us.
What the?
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books.
What the heck is happening?
There's only one way to deal with monsters. You're all being hidden.
Oh, okay. How am I still on the ground?
Don't get between me and my writer. Think of pressurized liquid propane.
Okay, we are almost dead. This shit's crazy. I need healing items desperately, but I can't open that shit. Yeah, it's so funny. I'm trying to get healing items, but like, they come up so fast. Easy. There's like a ton of items, so I'm gonna try to pick up as much as I can.
My rider's jerky twin had him locked up somewhere, like a sweet, helpless prince locked in a tower. But his fan and shining armor was
His
on
fan
my
and
way.
shining armor.
One of those haters had made a hole in the fence for me.
They're the haters. That's what the enemies are. That shit's so funny. Nah, fuck you. It is so good. It's so unserious. It's absolutely hilarious. I think this is DLC. Where the fuck did you come from? Yeah, the boat was filled with like teddy bears and roses and champagne. Because I'm pretty sure
Motorcycle had left tracks in the mud. I recognized the tread pattern immediately, thanks to my famously keen perception.
oh yeah, it has nothing to do with the fact that he was the only one driving a motorcycle, right?
Rider and his kidnapper. I felt like the detective from my writer's books, solving the case with my wits. All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee and crippling emotional trauma caused by the untimely death of my spouse.
Oh my god, this is so good. This is so well done. I like shotguns, so that's why I have the shotgun for now. It also has nothing to do with the little fire trails, right? More haters. Could it be? That hater's throwing a knife at me. Yeah, fuck. Ooh, that fucked me up a little bit. The reload takes so long. Jesus. That went through a tree. That aim is crazy. He actually does have aimbot IRL. I ate my spinach. Why did that make everything fall? This is like intentional cringe. And it's like extremely well done. Yeah, from the diner. We're in like a little like TV show thingy, like another, like her, from her perspective. She's obsessed with Alan Wake. What? She did it? 2 of them? Why is she so fast? Why are you so fast? Oh yeah, who is Alan Wake? I only know the writer.
Why hadn't my writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother? He must be waiting until our 3rd or 4th date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant.
That man has more layers than a croissant. Oh God. An onion.
I couldn't let these monsters continue to plague my dear writer with their negativity. I would treat them the same way I treat trolls on my fan site. But this time, I was banning them from life.
I figured I'd let you have the ogre part. Oh God. All the tears. VTuber models. That's good. All the tears of all the angels in heaven were falling over this city. She wore the rain like a funeral shroud. She was in sad state, this city of mine, but she was still mine. The filthy prison I call home. I was here for a reason. Joe Bullets Capone. He was inside drinking champagne and throwing around his dirty money, while I stood in the rain smoking a soggy cigarette. But that didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was I knew Bullets had a bad night coming his way, and he had no clue. He made me wait for it, though. My pack of cigarettes was long gone by the time Bullets staggered out the back door. I detached myself from the shadows, stepped up right beside that pathetic excuse for a man. Long time, Joe. Bullets looked up. His booze-soaked grin twisted into something less friendly. You. He reached for the pistol under his jacket, a 6-shooter with slugs big as my cigarette stubs. I'd done my homework. He barely had the piece out of his holster before I was on him. I wrestled it out of his hands, tossed it behind a dumpster. Bullets didn't like that. Gave me one right in the gut. Wind rushed out of my lungs like a soul leaving a body. Through my wheezing, I could make out the slap of boots against water. Bullets was legging it. Had to get after him. Couldn't lose him, not when I was so close. He had info I needed. The address of the last stop for his train called Revenge. So I sucked it in whatever air I could and took off after him. Through the twisting maze of alleyways, 2 rats, but only 1 cheese. I pulled out my revolver. I was playing for keeps. Don't make this hard, Joe. I caught up to him as he was dropping down the other side of a chain-link fence. He sneered, teeth like rows of gray tombstones. He thought he was escaping. He thought he was safe. My body slammed against the fence like a bird against a window. I clutched the thin metal, scrambled over it, the jagged ends of wire ripping through the sleeves of my leather coat and biting into skin. The pain was welcome. I dropped down in the alley and ran like a panther. At every blind corner, I expected a trash can lid to the face. None came. Maybe Bullets hadn't liked what he saw in my eyes as I climbed that fence. I bet he wasn't smiling now. Then I had him. A trapped rat trying and failing to wrench a locked door off its hinges. I leveled my gun at him. You know what I want, Joe? Bullets let go of the door handle, hands up as they'd go, beseeching a higher power not to cast him down. Come on, man. Ain't gonna bring your wife back. Can't hurt to try. Talk. Yeah, sure thing. Sure. Bullets lunged for his ankle. A crack of lightning from my hand and he was down in the gutter, clenching his belly. I walked over, calm as snow. I stood over him, watched his putrid blood mingle with the rivers of rainwater. You talk, I call an ambulance. His words were having a hard time getting through the pain. You're insane, man. Insane. I raised my gun level with his eyes. Try again. Okay. You want the big man? Yeah, I know where you can find him. Blood pounded in my ears like war drums. All the killing, the sleepless nights, the booze, the countless cigarettes. I smoked while ghosts swirled around me. It was all for this. The drums got louder. Bullets caught his breath, straining against the pain. Then he spilled his guts. My #1 fan, if I don't make it, then I just want you to know that no, I can't say it. Curse my cripplingly sensitive, artistic nature. I left the alley, told a waiter on the curb that a guy had been shot. Didn't care what he did with that information I had when I needed. Oh my god. The setup for that one was really good.
The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my rider inside?
Hello? Is anybody there? I'm just a frail rider and I require aid.
I can't. Oh my god. I'm dying. Oh god, it's too funny. Inventory full, yeah. Doesn't surprise me. Oh, he's inside the cabin and he's being like, isn't somebody gonna rescue this poor, innocent, frail writer? Is there anybody there? Oh, God. Back door's locked. This one's probably locked. Oh, no, it's not. Just open these. Oh, God. I think we'll figure it out.
Oh, joy! We can finally be together and sit through beat poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the queen.
Wait a minute. My rider only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs.
Okay, no more tricks. I'll be waiting upstairs.
Life is not unlike a highway. Muscles don't cry, they sweat. I'm sorry, I've forgotten. Yeah, I think it's basically from her perspective. Like, it's like her dream.
Running with wolves seems like a dangerous hobby.
Becoming the alpha. Everything you need to know to lead your wolf pack like a true alpha. TJ Wolf. So it might be that she knew who Alan was the whole time, and because remember when we met her the first time in the diner, she knew some things and we couldn't figure out how.
I guess writing doesn't run in the family.
Brothers, the moon can only shine when the sun is gone. The night can only come when the day is done. Can the sea ever meet the ocean? I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean, but okay. Cool.
Where are you? I was never upstairs. I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
You're starting to peeve me off, mister.
Peeve me off.
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach.
Where's my writer?
First, he kidnaps my writer. Then he calls him a tea drinker.
That's the most offensive thing he said.
Crossed the line. I was going to go to that beach and give this jerk the scolding of a lifetime.
Torture ideas for hack brother, car battery, solid potential, pulling fingernails, too messy. The bell. Where do I get a bell? Blunt spoon, nice and simple. Dismantle typewriters. A+ psychological damage. Gasoline/fire. Fire might burn my cabin down. Maybe overcomplicating this?
The twin said he was down at the beach.
Oh god, this is so good. This is actually so good. I'm obsessed. Not this beach, this beach.
Hey, me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Where is my writer?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd,
Hush your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
Tell me, or else.
You are going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
Oh, we went over this. She has a... Oh. I will scold you.
You asked for it. You are rude. You have no manners. Your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop! I don't like being seen! Listen, I never had your precious writer. I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed. Doomed!
Oh, there's the wolf again.
He tricked me, even with my famously keen perception.
Wait, I couldn't move. That was cheap. That was kind of fucked. I couldn't move. I like that it's like a good comedic relief in between. No, I didn't. I couldn't move. I hate these knife throwing ones though. They hurt.
I had to get to my writer's mansion as fast as my chunky kitten heels would take me.
My chunky kitten heels. Now she's just a diner lady covered, a diner waitress covered in blood. Where the hell are you going?
Me and my writer.
Yeah, I think I got stuck on my other monitor and I couldn't move. That's a little funny. Too heavy on the metaphors. Fuck off. I think that's fair. Also, when like people are like trying to be like, oh, there's so much hidden meaning, like finding like hidden meaning that isn't actually there kind of deal. I hear, god damn it.
My gun's hungry.
Your gun's hungry. Oh god, there's another knife, bitch. Hot crackers. The fuck is a hot cracker? I forgot I can hold the... I just didn't want to waste too much ammo. Yeah, that makes sense. What is the car doing? Okay, there we go. Oh, back to the deers.
I knew you, my
What
number one
the-
fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies.
Why is he a deer?
His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise.
Huh?
And just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, huh?
My rider.
I could listen to him all day.
Spirits. We fit together like a bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny.
He really is looking different, huh?
Be mine, always and forever.
Oh, would you love him if he was a deer?
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders. The stakes had never been higher.
I need to know the answer to this question. Hi, not Alan.
If I have to stop you myself, I will. Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Oh, okay, well. What the heck? Why are you so mean? What is this? Okay, how did that track me like that? Wait. The power of love. How do you avoid that? How do you avoid it? It literally like... It's like what it's supposed to be. Jordan, it's literally a whole like DLC. You can't like dodge them under them or anything. Like I'm trying to use the dodge. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to deal with this. Okay. I'm complicated. Dude, they all hit you before you can get up. Thank God it gives you so many heals. They have a pretty big hitbox too. Wait, can I shoot them? Oh, I figured it out. Oh. Wait. That's why that part doesn't do that much damage. I can just shoot the hearts. I don't know where he's at though. He's very tanky. Oh fuck, now he's a wolf.
I should have known, but that won't stop me.
Really?
Stop! Bullets o'clock.
What? My motorcycle is also a werewolf? What are you talking about? I never play games about killing animals.
The reward I want is the I need to fill my gun up.
Heal, please. I dodged the... I don't condone animal cruelty. He's in wolf form right now, but I don't know where he is. Oh, he really fucked me there. Damn. Heal, please. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep. I thought the heal went off. Alright, this will go better now because I know how to do it. Boss fight, boss fight, boss fight.
You myself, I will. Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands.
Can I shoot you in the head now? I'm sure you are. always tell you guys, give me one try to really figure things out, and then I can do it. Alright, now he's back turned into a motorcycle, so there's only one wolf now. There's no way he isn't like almost dead at this point.
I'm fresh out of bullets.
We're not out of bullets. What are you talking about? Oh, there he is. Heal, please. Heal. There you go. He got like stuck on a tree, so we got a couple of really good. Oh, we didn't. Good shit.
It's bullets o'clock.
We didn't use that many heals this time either. He dead as fuck. Okay, our inventory's full now. Oh, he's not dead.
I'm not going to kill you. You're my darling writer's brother.
You really do love him, huh? I guess I never even had a chance. I was just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair. But mostly, that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
Oh, you silly werewolf.
It's always werewolves too, huh?
Too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Oh my god, that's
Words
beautiful.
have shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done? Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to.
What do you mean, who's self-insert? This is from like her, this is like all, it's like a story written from this shit, it's like her dream basically. She's obsessed with Alan for some reason.
All being very rude. Darn it!
For contributions to art and artistry across the globe, the recipient is hereby recognized as a champion of literature who embodies all the spiritual and physical qualities valued in one who pursues the art of writing. Really? I was reading that, you bitch. That killed me? He only hit me once. I just wanted to read the sign. It looks like Nightingale. Did anybody else notice that? The stories are converging. Oh, maybe it wasn't. No, I mean, it's not him, but he has the same stick. at my zombie pile. My hater pile. Who embodies all the spiritual and physical qualities valued in one pursues the art of writing, presented by the Society of High Art. Get well soon card. Dearest brother, news reached me that your journey across Europe has taken a turn for the worse. I was utterly and completely devastated to hear you had been afflicted with a serious case of lycanthropy while riding your motorcycle through the Nordics. I know we haven't spoken in years, but please know that my thoughts are always with you. My dear monozygotic sibling, please contact me upon your return to America. Until then, I hope this card finds you well on your way to speedy recovery. Dearest regards, your brother. P.S. Due to your road-bound lifestyle, I do not know where to send this card. I have written this message as a symbol of my fraternal love, and I shall leave it upon my mantle in the hopes that one day you shall read it. Okay. Checking for anything else I can interact with. Okay, let's go upstairs. Hot? What are you calling hot? Hello? Jordan, are you being questionable again? I just love how silly this part is. And then it's like once it's over, we go back into the dark, you know, spooky, scary. Like it never ever happened because it didn't. I can't wait to see how this ends. Jeez, we blew up the whole place. I love their voice. A Stephen King knockoff. That's so good. I love their voice lines. They're so funny. I'm glad I have subtitles on. That way, if they're upstairs, we can still see what they're saying. They are being rude. Oh, where did you come from? Nah. Imagine the swirly door is where we need to go, so I want to check these rooms first. See, there's a note on the table.
That writer isn't going to kiss himself. I mean, save himself.
Mm-hmm. That's sure what you meant. Ideas for next book. Inventive murder weapons. Stapler lawn gnome. Swordfish philosophy. I would read a murder book about a lawn gnome. Escalate the crime. Plunge the depths of humanity's darkness. A murder religion? Hero's motivation. A real private eye. His wife returns from the dead only to be killed a second time. Too much? Not enough? A waitress character who is intelligent, sophisticated, and good with a weapon. Smells like cinnamon and gunpowder. That could never be a thing. Hair beard regimen twice a week. Wash thoroughly with cold water.
I don't have time to admire my writer's taste and decor.
Yeah, shut up, I'm reading. Gently pat dry with high thread count towel. Brush 3 times with honeycomb. Bought locally at the farmer's market. Apply shampoo to dry hair. Rinse with cold water. Gently pat dry with high thread count towel. Condition often. General rules. Never wear hats. Once a month, rub 3 mixed eggs bought locally at the farmer's market into damp hair, scalp, and beard. Avoid chlorine heat and inexperienced barbers. I mean, I guess he's got it all figured out. I don't think any of these doors open. But just in case. I love the little hidden details are so good. Okay, let's go through. It was pretty wild, wasn't it? Oh. It's like super clean cut Alan Wake now.
And there he was. After all the
With his egg hair.
alone.
Look at her, she's covered in blood.
Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like two spinning planets that would eventually crash into each other in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other planet stuff. He told me all the sweet things I'd been waiting a lifetime to hear. I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side, to inspire and protect him. He needed me, now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
That was a roller coaster.
And the object of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some. But is happiness like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between fandom and fixation? One can never tell in Night Springs.
I think it's supposed to be kind of like commentary on like Twilight Zone. It's the DLC as far as one of the DLC as far as I know. But basically you go into a show. Yeah, I think it is. The DLCs are like a parody of the Twilight Zone. And it follows like different like Twilight Zone versions of Alan. This is so well done. It's so good. The music is even so good. This is an actual like skip one, so I don't want to like skip it. Cause like I had to press A for it to like come up with a skip sign. Whereas like the transition music, no. So there's many like a couple of these throughout the game. The way that they introduce it into the game is like you'll find a TV and it like this. And it'll ask you if you want to do Night Springs now, or you can access it from like the main menu if you don't want to do like a essentially like a chapter.
The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket.
Okay, now we're not stocked up on shit anymore. We're back to being Alan. Also, I had cosmetics, so I put Alan in a suit. But we can also wear the outfit that he was in the DLC.
Something about the station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
We gotta see where the echo...
Something was here. A vision about to reveal itself.
Oh, there we go.
I needed to look at it from the right angle.
No, that wasn't right. Thought it's when it did that eclipse thing, it was correct. There we go.
FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing.
You've discovered your first plot element from an echo. You can rewrite it into reality on the plot board. Let's go to the plot board.
I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place.
Yeah, so see, we can affect the game story by having Alan write pieces.
Rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
I just want to read what it said on the plot board. Missing FBI agent. They caught him. The blood trail led to the darkness of the tunnel. A liminal place crossing the threshold. So our Night Springs, we have the Night Springs song now that we can play inside here. All right, let's leave. Put our flashlight back on. I don't know, maybe we don't need it right now because it kind of covers up stuff. I want to see what's back here first. Hopefully nothing. The Night Springs song is kind of goated though.
It was locked from the other side.
The Alan Wake, like, narrating his own shit is so interesting. Don't write. Your fault. Return Scratch. So Scratch we know is like a bad thing. It's what triggered Alan in the real world to start remembering things. There's another Scratch. Find Alice. Initiation. You lost her. Returned Scratch.
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole.
But we know Alex Casey is in the real world, so.
The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward.
In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there could be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. Now we need our flashlight.
The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
I don't want to use all my batteries up, but just in case they attacked. We needed to clear a path anyways. Maybe we didn't. We didn't really need to come down this way. Oh, we're good. The shadows are gone now. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason I couldn't remember, I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. Okay, so we're in front on the tracks now. There's footprints in the mud. Oh, this is a crime scene. I guess that makes sense for the crime scene tape we saw over there. It's evidence cards. Ooh. That shit always gets me.
I don't like the sound of that.
Neither do I. Oh, here's the subway tunnel map. Let's look what's over here. That looks like a safe room to me. But I didn't go inside, so I'm not 100%. We can go back here. Oh, it just loops around. Okay. I don't want to get... I'm afraid that we have to get on here. I don't want it to, like, move or something. Oh, no, it's not going to. It's just going to bring us through. Okay, hang on. This is definitely a safe room. Heals us a little bit. Quick save. Shoebox. I think we have plenty of room right now. I think we're good. Now we go through the subway. Oh, I see Alice on the wall. And with an arrow.
The blood trail led me on.
Is this flooded? Can I walk through this? Okay, so this is a dead end until we find a light bulb to steal. Let's find some light to steal then. Oh, I see light down there. He said the blood guided him. Which makes sense because it's like showing us through here. Collapsed tunnel, new scene.
I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper. I had a new location for the story.
A single plot element can be used in multiple scenes. Select the FBI agent plot element and activate it with A to rewrite reality in the collapsed tunnel scene. Missing FBI agent. This was where the agent's trail went cold. A ghost.
I changed the story, and with that, the dark place changed.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard
Hit my
they're
mouse on
leading this
accident,
famous
sorry.
writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
There's a shoe.
The blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there.
Plot board. Oh, so we can like undo it. Wait, that's cool. So if for some reason we need to like undo it, we can. Oh, that's neat. I like that. We can steal the light from here. I'm just gonna quickly look through. Batteries, batteries, batteries. Because the light heals you a little bit. Alright, let's yoink this light.
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
What your word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Plot board.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward.
Ritual antechamber to the cult's place of dark power.
I had to be at the scene to see and understand it in order to change it.
Okay. They can't really see us. Well, that's kind of what it is. He's essentially narrating this story because as he's writing it, it's impacting the dark, which is what this is called. His writing affects the world that he's in. It's very, oh my god.
The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
So this is the scene, I think?
I was
What
making
the
my way
fuck?
deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
So the cult in here is a cult designed... Cult of the Word or whatever it is. Basically a cult designed to worship Alan. This is a dead end now? No, it's not. Okay, so we can't take the light from here. So we have the light now.
The story is a monster.
Didn't we need a light for something? Here, right?
The
Yes.
water was gone. The way forward was open.
The Shrine Street platform. Night Springs doesn't exist. It's a fictional town from the TV show I used to work on. It was Any Place USA, a place we used as a backdrop for whatever strange story we had that week. One of the stories I wrote for the show involved a man, the champion of light, fighting his evil double, the herald of darkness. At the oil derrick, the wheel had been jammed in the place and turned until the oil gurgled and flowed, thick and flammable. The warning lights were blinking in a fast rhythm, bright and steady, powered by battery. The Kasabian CD was playing in a boombox, all distorted guitars and intense beat. High above, some piece of orbital junk or another collided with the satellite, knocking it radically off course. Like, what I really like is, like, these billboards and stuff, they actually have, like, details. Like, they're worth reading. Oh, is this the sheriff again?
Hey, Alan. Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
Found Mr. Door yet?
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in, putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
The sketch looks familiar.
The sketch you have does look like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
He sounds like a crazy person. You think this is a dream?
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In the dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. Alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like Door.
What is this place? A dream. Feels like it. Not real. No place, every place, all places, any place. Now New York, not New York City. Away to other places, a nexus. Is Door the gatekeeper? Or trying to get somewhere, everywhere? Door, gate, portal, port, opening, access window. More map. Map good. Empty. I was definitely not trying to yoink his stuff before I left. Smile. Which way did I come from? This way? Yeah, I did come from this way. Batteries are one of the most important things we can find. Just because it helps us so much with fighting the shadows. I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. And let me tell you, the weather is getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bedsheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you are on KBF FM. anytime we hear the humming, it's the sheriff, I think. It's a way to know that he's... Did I see another thing I could open? He's nearby. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station. Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving info in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls, abandoned power plant. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come, the war between the forces of light and darkness. Agent Nightingale. Nightingale is who we fought at the beginning of the game. Didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities were... revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze, but he had a job to do. He had a writer to catch at any cost. I didn't expect that guy to be so tanky. Oops. Damn, it brought us all the way back to the quick save. Ugh. Do we have... Oh god. We don't even have... Oh man. Please. I did so much. I don't know why there wasn't like a checkpoint there if there was going to be an enemy.
The blood trail led me on. Another place to use in this story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper.
Okay. We do that.
Change the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Want to make sure we interact with everything.
Come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day
The blood
shift
trail
handle it.
disappeared under the rubble.
What happened, anyway?
I had a feeling something was waiting there.
For the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Okay. Just double check. There's nothing else we have to interact with here. We take the light from here.
Another echo.
Wait, I didn't want to do that.
Source of inspiration.
Because we can't get back in here. I can't speedrun too fast because I need batteries. At the very least, the batteries are really important. Plus, healing items are always important. Now we go through.
What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. The Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way.
Wake.
But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Wake.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly.
Wake.
I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Okay. We did that. Now, we gotta go back and yoink the light from over here. What the fuck? No. Yeah, that's what I like about it. It's like it's like not just like your stereotypical, you know. Damn, I'm getting my ass beat. Oh god, I was trying to move too fast. I should have turned the light off. I hate that I have to do all that all over again. Yeah, it's kind of a double meaning thing, huh? It's like they might be telling him to wake up or... Okay, I'm gonna speedrun, but like also not be an idiot this time because I don't want to keep doing this sequence over and over again.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on.
Speedrun, but slowly. When it tells me to turn the light off, I just need to turn the light off, that's all.
I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper.
Okay, now...
This new plot beat would carry me deeper
you do this.
into the story. I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed. The blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there.
Bad luck to be on this case.
The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next.
I don't want to accidentally break something, so I don't want to like run through these.
Alan Wake, their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Okay. And then we go in here, get the items. I think the items even change. Take this.
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
That's good. At least you'll get to have some good food.
Your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know? Word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. The Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Did I just trap myself in here? How did I do this before? No, I didn't. I'm good. I don't even have to
I
backtrack.
had a new idea, a new story thread. I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
And now we go get rid of the water. I'm probably gonna save over here. Since I completely ignored that this was right here. I really went past it. This way I won't have to redo anything if we die as much if we die again. Now we go. Sorry. Oh. Where's the doorway? It's flooded. Is it this one? No.
It could not be opened on the side.
His self-narration makes me laugh. Was it on the other way of the stuff? Like, through the... Either way, I had to save anyways. Let's go back through. Oh yeah, it's right here, I think. Now we give this the light. We don't have any charges. What are you talking about? I swear I took the light. Better. Much
I was
better.
safe. But the restless shadows would return.
Yeah, who does put radish on pizza? That's very strange. I don't mind radishes, but I don't know if I want it on my pizza.
Was open.
I feel like he should have a save spot up here.
Tim Breaker, in case you don't remember again.
That's interesting.
Remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in, putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. It's alternate realities, maybe. But certain things don't change. Like Door.
The sketch you have does look like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the Door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
I just want to make sure we look at everything. Grab the map. I don't believe there was any items that we could steal in here. But there was like a locked box back here that we opened. Like a locker or whatever. Didn't have anything in it last time, but it does have something for us this time. Yeah, so that definitely changes. So it's worth, like, if we die, opening everything, even though it didn't have something in it before. I have full health. And we know that going through this door is the big bad guy. Okay, we staggered him enough that time that it didn't matter. That was not a hard fight. It's just that I don't think I healed myself last time because I forget to look at my health bar. Because it doesn't register to me that that's a health bar for some reason. Because it, like, almost reminds me, it's like, it's under the gun, so I just, for some reason, assume it's to do with the gun. Ooh, okay, there was literally a save spot right here. You know how annoying that is? Yeah, so the thing that's, like, below chat, where the gun is, the circle, the half circle, that's a health bar. And then the bar next to it, the straight across one, is the batteries. I didn't realize it for the longest time.
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal. A step.
Oh my god, you guys are making me feel so much better about myself. I think it would have read better if it was like red, maybe. Like they changed the color of it. Or they moved the gun like below or above the battery, maybe. And put like a heart. It took me way too long to realize that that was the
my way forward, but it was here
health
for a
bar.
reason. It had a role to play.
and I still don't like look at it enough. I think it looks good, but I don't think that it reads health bar enough. Gamers are used to specific elements when it comes to games. I think from a design point it looks really nice, but I think it's just not clear enough. Yeah, well, it doesn't necessarily have to be a different color. What they could have done was make a bar similar to
I should look at
the battery bar above the battery. And put like a heart symbol where the gun is. So this is the plot board here.
I had found another compelling location to use.
Something terrifying happened here. Let's see what happens when we do this. I mean, it's not me being nitpicky, it's just me saying what I probably would have done. I think it's good from like an artistic UI standpoint. I just think that the thing is that gamers are dumb. And it's better to just assume that they're gonna be dumb.
Hello?
But that's the game designer student in me. Seeing it from both perspectives. I mean, it's definitely not the worst in like Automod is a pain.
I had to keep working on the story.
This is where we came up, right? Yeah. But Automod just hates, it thinks that like fuck it would be a sex term. No, I keep adding everything because it's like the real things that I want Automod to worry about are, you know what I mean? It would not be something that I want to like permit.
The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
I have it in second lowest, I think. I have it medium, or it's like high, medium, and like low or something like that. It's a whole security thing with Twitch, though. Like, bots can't catch everything, whereas Twitch's has its own, like, thing based on what Twitch allows in different areas. So it's really just about, like, permitting things that get kind of misconstrued.
This is where the history of the cult gets juicy.
And I don't mind doing that.
The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
I love that he's like at this constant battle within himself. He's like, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
It was locked from the other side.
Radish on pizza is good. Okay. I'll take your word.
The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Ew. Yeah, plus, like I said, it comes directly from Twitch, and Twitch knows what they, well, sometimes, what they want for their TOS. So it's just easier than programming shit into a bot and having it miss something versus just like allowing it in context. Especially now that I have a second monitor. I don't have it the highest either. Like, I could make it much worse, but I really just want it to get the stuff that Seribot doesn't get. Because I'm still at that stage where, like, I have my friends modded, you know? And not all of them come very often, which is fine. But Seribot does pretty much everything. Is this just another way around? That we opened? It is. Okay. I imagine the highest level just kind of like maybe like for child friendly, not child friendly, but like 13 plus streams. I guess that's still a child, so I wasn't totally off base. Because it would catch literally everything. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of, you know, like, parent streamers that are like, I just want my entire community to be basically G-rated. I could see it being useful for that, because then you don't really have to actively worry about having everything modded. Because you know that the filters got you. This is where we started, right? Maybe not. That's honestly the convenience of having it mod shit is what's good about it. Yeah, that too. Because, like, some of the big, like, promotional streams, they basically say you have to be, like, PG at the most.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
Another save room. We like these. Feels like they're giving me way more safe rooms now. We can't yoink the light from the save room, though. We can take it here. Did that help us anything? Hunted. That's not great. Initiation. I truly believe this game is really well done, though. This shit is so confusing, though. Yeah, that's the thing I was gonna say is I think, oh, we did do it. Okay. I had been waiting for it to go on Steam. But then I just, like, when I saw the sale on Epic, I was like, did I backtrack? Did I not figure it out? I can't really tell. That guy's Ingy. I feel like yeah, because the arrow is pointing that way. Ooh. Wait, that's so good. Shit, did I fuck everything up? 'Cause there was like a little symbol on the door. And now it's gone. I got distracted. Did you have fun while doing it? That's literally all that matters. So the little, it's a light wand thing, and what it does is it can steal the light bulb and you can plug it, basically move the light bulb to somewhere else. Weren't these supposed to do something? I still have to finish what I was doing in high rank. Words of gun. Roulette provides 5% chance to not consume ammo when firing the revolver. Personal space increases knockback force of Allen's shotgun by 15%. Sunny skies increases flare gun projectiles area of effect by. We don't even have that. Let's do this. We use that the most. It's like after I finish streaming, I have been like so tired that I've barely done anything. I might genuinely take tomorrow off and just chill to hopefully get the rest of this sickness out of my system. And then maybe I'll play some Monster Hunter depending on how I feel. Yeah. I feel a lot better today. My throat honestly hurts most today, but I think it's just because it's like all coming out at this point. Like I'm just like draining really bad. I slept really good last night though. Yeah, it's mostly my throat just really hurts now. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. I have been doing I've been doing honey and tea every single night. So I have this like decongestant tea. So I do one of those plus a chamomile with a little bit of honey, like natural, like real honey. Oh yes, I'm not a big honey person, and I honestly don't really love the taste of chamomile tea. But when you're sick, it's great. I think honestly the most only acceptable way for me to have honey is in tea, because I'm not a huge fan of the taste, but I only use like a tiny bit. But I literally call it like my medicine, the decongestant tea that I get, the natural. That stuff is so good. It is so good for colds.
I can figure this out on the plot board.
I don't know what's going on. I have completely managed to forget what I was doing. Cass, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Me when I yap too much and I totally, like, my brain just forgets. So this does actually just rewrite us down to the where we like started. My honey fund, yes. I'm so lucky my mom always has it in the house. You're too kind.
I needed to find the answer on the plot board.
Yeah. I think maybe I like locked myself in here because of the plot board. Let me see.
I couldn't add a new element from here.
I thought I was in the plot. Silly game. Yeah, I was like debating if I was gonna do a sub thing, and then I realized it was only PlayStation. But that is very sweet. I'm just glad that you guys are happy with horror content too. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Because I know that, like, I was a little worried that, like, people that come in during the Monster Hunter streams were gonna want a lot more stuff like that. And that's a little bit more derivative from my normal content. And, like, my poor regulars were like, some of them were like, I'm just not a Monster Hunter fan. So they suffered for a little bit while I was addicted. So I am a variety streamer, but my focus is horror.
Alan Wake.
That's usually how I describe it. We survived Monster Hunter. I mean, obviously, I'm totally down to stream.
Edwin Hall had a story to tell.
To stream more.
No idea for a scene.
More horror. I mean, more Monster Hunter. Like once in a while. Especially if I have friends to play with. And I know my friends are still playing it. It's just that I have so many horror games that I want to play. Plus, like, I get sent, like, demos and dev copies and stuff. Yeah, no, absolutely. If I want to stream Monster Hunter, you guys are gonna see Monster Hunter. That's the end of it. That's what that's genuinely what it is. It's kind of what I'm feeling like. I had planned to start this before Monster Hunter came out, and unfortunately I just never got to it. No, because I know that, like, people
changed.
That's so sweet. Yeah, I would hope that that would be, like, kind of the case. Like, I'm totally down for people to watch what they like. You know, they know they can come in and out. If there's a game that I'm playing that they don't like, you totally don't have to be here. And I'm not gonna hold that against you. But I do know, like I said, there is a little bit of, you know, algorithming. There's a little bit of algorithming where you're like, this is not my usual content. So I don't want to super build a community on something that isn't my permanent content, you know? And those people that are coming in for Monster Hunter, it's kind of a, you know, a gamble. But also, I just really like horror games, chat. I really like horror games. I like games, but I really like horror games.
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
In that it's like so I was like, when I was a PNG tuber slash didn't have. Absolutely. That, like, when I was a PNG tuber and I went by a different name before I rebranded everything, and like also there was a period in time where I just didn't have anything. Like, I didn't have a cam, I didn't have a PNG tuber. I was more variety. But it was so broad that it felt like I was talking to nobody half the time. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Whereas, like, obviously horror has, like, a special place for me. And eventually I was just like, why am I not doing variety with mostly horror? And it's worked out so much better for me. I'm, like, happier with my content. And I'm more excited to stream. I took a very, very long break from streaming when I was laid up from surgery and going through all that. So to come back and rebrand and start focusing on horror, which is something that's, like I said, very, very important to me. It's been good. And I think people have enjoyed it more because I enjoy it more. The writer, Not of the Last, The Shadowcast, Third Eye, Project the Night, This Is Your Time, When You're Gone. Writer, The First Word, Not the Last, and The Shadow, Eye Open, This Is Your Time, Ritual, Friends Will Meet. I'm also just really bad at games. But horror for me, like, I'm not like a scaredy cat. So it's fun to be like, is this gonna be the game that actually gets me? Whereas I'm not like stressing about like, oh, I have to be really good at a game. Because that's what people like this, like, oh, I forgot to shut that off from the bot. You didn't chat, you didn't see that. You didn't see me forget to turn the timer off. Not the writer, the light, shadow, to right, to lead, will meet. Do I ever play? I genuinely play any kind of horror game. I play a lot of like indie stuff, you know, with different art styles. So I would absolutely play a 2D type horror game. Like, and I've done like visual novel-y games before.
Work this out on a plot board.
I think the last one we need to do is Torchbearers, right? Or did we do that already? Can't remember. I will totally try to... so I'm gonna say this. If there's ever a game you guys want to, like, throw my way, put it in the Ask channel in the Discord. Or just remind me and I'll look it up on Steam. I think we were on track with the murder thing. George said, would you... No. It's just so that I don't forget. I'm totally down for you talking to me about it. I just know I will forget. And then I'll be like upset that I forget. That's all. Would you rather be good at games but never be able to play them? Or never get to play games but be good at them? Neither. Because it doesn't matter either way.
The plot changes shake the world around me.
Yeah, so Final Fantasy is my, like, long-term, I've been playing this for like 6 years game. I had made the Discord for my free company that was like for the Discord. But I recently moved servers. I do still have the free company, but it's kind of dead right now. But it is just a place where like people can talk about the game and ask people if they want to do stuff with them. Because it's very much a game that I adore. So I think we exhausted everything from there. Mario doesn't even get on anymore. Yeah, that's kind of what happened. Was that like my friends that played, most of them no longer play. I'm just trying to make sure that there's no further progress here. I am sort of on a break. I am very much I'm very much a comfortable, like, AFKer. Because I like the creative stuff. Do the suggestion channel. But you could also put it in Game Talk. Either way, I'll see it. But that's what that suggest channel is for.
I had to figure this out on the plot board.
He keeps saying he has to figure it out on the plot board, but like... I went through all of them. Did I miss something? Or is this just a voice line that he keeps saying? Final Fantasy is kind of my comfort game. It's the game that, like, I can be on all the time and be happy. Cause like it's my social, but I also like people watching too. Kind of thing. Does this shut in the different scenes? Like this little the door? Ooh, it does. Cass gets it. Okay, it does change. Interesting. Okay. I think we can backtrack. Let me look at... Look at the map. What is our current objective? Find inspiration at the subway station. The map is here. There's a question mark here, a question mark here. A lot of times, so it doesn't quite work on my laptop anymore, but I can like AFK in it. But I can do content on this computer. So a lot of times I'll just like idle and chill. And if somebody wants to do something, I'll swap computers and do it with them. But I love just like being in a public area and like people watching and tabbing out and, you know, watching. I have streams on in the background. It gives me that sense of social without like having to exert a ton of energy. I am a big crafter, gatherer, decorator, glamour type person. So I get it. I have way too much money in that game and nothing to do with it. But I like making money in that game. Since I moved servers, I'm debating if I want to bother trying to get a house again. I had a house, I gave it up. But I did buy an apartment, so I'm debating decorating that. I want to see if this, like, the different things change anything back here. Torchbearers opens this cart. Yeah, I'm a smaller medium house person. I don't find anything bigger is needed. I had a large house on a dead server.
The story determined where I could go and where I couldn't.
And there was just too much space to decorate. But I had a small, and I was like, I could use a medium, but I really liked my small, so it would have had to been like, yeah, that's fair. That's super fair. I have no idea what my goal is right now. I'm very confused. No, you're fine. I have the worst ADHD ever. It's on me. I like talking to chat though, so I would rather talk and be lost and figure it out than not, you know? I'm here to talk to chat even though I just don't know where I'm supposed to go, that's why. I'm trying to figure out where my point of, like, progression is. To be fair, I wasn't running around down there. I can change stuff down there. I'll beat you up. Listen, I like to yap. It's not my fault. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out if there was anything else I needed to do down here. But it doesn't seem like it is. The murder cult one seemed to change the most. But maybe I'm supposed to put it back on the first one, the normal. Yeah, I think we need to put it back on the FBI one because I can't really get anywhere back here anymore. Oh, wait. What happens when I do this? Does it change anything? I don't think it does. The lights can be kind of confusing. Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. There's a lot I can change. This is how we get this section back. Let me look at the map real quick. Yeah, it happens. I'm gonna try something. I know I'm backtracking again, but I'm wondering.
The blackboard had the pieces I needed.
That was a new dialogue option. To put the light here. And does that do anything? Because when I look at the map, there's an arrow here. It says there's like a question mark here too. Then I saw this. Not me getting lost for the rest of my stream. Find inspiration at the subway station. I'm gonna save. Just in case. So if I don't find anything for the next 20 minutes, well, I'll have to figure it out in tomorrow or Monday. See, I think there's something I'm missing in this, like, area. Because I can leave. And that's about it. Yeah. It's something small I'm missing, I think. That's all. The lights make this kind of tricky. Because you never know where you need to put the lights or remove the lights or whatever.
I should look at the plot board to figure out a way forward.
I'm not in a plot board area, am I? Like, what did that do? Where did that open up? I know he went through here, but he's still talking about the board. Not really an FPS guy. I like FPS, but I'm not like obsessed with it, you know? Depends on the game. Oh god, no. I just died. I'm okay at Marvel Rivals, I guess. That's about it. But I don't even play ranked. This is just I'm dying because I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be going. Like, I was for sure convinced that progression was gonna happen at the front where we were. I've done some Marvel's Rivals streams. It's usually when people want to play with me because it's not that fun when I'm by myself. And a lot of my friends gave up on it very quickly.
I had a new beat for the story.
I'm absolutely convinced that there's something I'm missing here.
The story was taking shape.
I play support and DPS. I don't enjoy tanking. My fun character to play is Squirrel Girl. But in the past I can pretty much play a handful of people. Oh, see, I knew there was something here I was missing.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics. It didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
I figured it out.
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
Yeah, and people don't even really want Jeffs. At least from my experience, they don't want Jeffs and they don't really want Rocket Raccoons. I enjoy Luna and Cloak and Dagger. Well, in Overwatch back when, cause like my channel started out with me playing Overwatch on my Xbox, I loved playing D.Va and Junkrat. Which is weird because you always see people bitching, even in higher ranks, about having Rocket. Is there anything on the floor? Am I missing anything? We're looking around. Complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. What's that supposed to mean? Game saved. Potentially. Now I knew that it was that there was the little thing above there. I'm gonna look. Let's see what, because there was a save there. It says the cult practiced their rituals. It doesn't really give me that much information, unfortunately. I enjoy playing. I like Luna. Playing against Luna is annoying. And I like Cloak and Dagger. I'm just not the best at Cloak and Dagger. I'm much better at Luna. Rocket feels easy. I can play Rocket if wanted or needed or whatever. Please finish reloading. Thank you. She does. She's like an alt tank. Yeah, an off tank. I enjoy playing like dive tanks, but I'm not good at dive. So, like the tanks that I enjoy playing are dive tanks. I think we're supposed to just fight our way through this. Because it's saved, and I'm assuming that's what we were supposed to do. But I'm gonna be really pissed if I make my way through this, and it was for nothing. Oh, this is open. This was not open before. I loved playing D.Va. I would either play Junkrat or D.Va. There isn't really a D.Va equivalent in Rivals, though. Words of action. It's personal. Increases damage dealt to enemies in close proximity by 10%. Never there. Makes Alan 20% harder for enemies to detect. Turning tables. Decreases damage received from the darkness projectiles by 25%. It's gonna be one of these, I think. Detection is probably better for now. I should heal one more time, because these are like the baby heals. There we go. Just full heal ourselves for now. More batteries, that's really what we needed, because I kind of wasted them. I played a lot of Mercy. I just hated being a healer because I was constantly the one that everybody flamed. And that's what made me learn to turn off my voice chat in every single game that I've ever played. Like Rivals, I don't have game chat on and I will never have it on. That's fair. I'm also old.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs mark secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
There's too many of them. There's so many of them. Why does this always happen to me? I use that on Twitter simply because my Twitter's been there for fucking ever, and that's where I have the most of my followers. But Blue Sky is much nicer.
Shit! You can't stop the story!
I have a Blue Sky. Unfortunately, Blue Sky has such a small pool of people that interaction is not nearly as much as Twitter. So I have my Twitter. A lot of people that were moving to Blue Sky went back to Twitter. Oh, save room. This might be where we end for today, actually. That way I don't risk. Yeah. Blue Sky's fine. Yeah, and that's why I have my Blue Sky. Because I want to see it grow. And if I could fully transfer over to Blue Sky, I absolutely would. But with how quiet it is most of the time, it's just not worth for, like, getting as much exposure as possible. But Blue Sky is a much nicer place, that's for sure. It is Alan Wake. Hello, Edgar. Unfortunately, I'm just about to end, but hello, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's funny because, like, when I see developers and stuff transfer over, I'll immediately follow them on Blue Sky. Because I get excited when people move over. Anyways, chat, I'm going to rest my voice, eat something, and chill for the rest of the night. Yeah, that's kind of what happened. Or they moved back. But I also knew that better than to, like, cancel or, like, delete my Twitter before, like, getting my follows on Blue Sky. Because, like, I don't want people to, like, not see my tweets. Yeah, I'll see how I feel in the morning, but I may just take tomorrow off, chat. I haven't, because I was gone for so long, I wanted to give you guys a couple of good streams. But I haven't had a rest day since I got home, and I was sick even when I got home. So I might just take tomorrow, do an easy Sunday, and then you guys will see me Monday. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. Oh, tickle in my throat. Thank you for being here.